Hey, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Before we begin, I'd like to pray for protection and blessings over this session and for all who partake here. I pray that I be a clear channel for divine messages delivered in service to the highest good for all ways. I pray that this session amplify joy, peace, prosperity, and love in the lives of any and all who gather here. It is so let it be. All right, fire signs. So let's see what your overall energy is for the week ahead, and then we'll see what's crossing that energy, and then I will pull cards for each sign individually. Okay, so starting with, that feels good, fire signs in the week ahead. Remember, these are timeless readings and take what resonates. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card, fire sign. So this is perfect for you. This is a Leo card specifically, but it's fire in general as well. So it speaks very, very good for your week ahead, fire signs. And even beyond the association of the elements of fire, the Sun card is the happy card in the deck. It is the happiest, brightest, pun intended, card that you could get. And so it tells me that whatever is going on this week, it is going to feel a little bit lighter. Even if it's challenging on the surface, you're able to take it in stride in some way. Okay. Now, your energy, you're showing up as the Page of Pentacles. And so you are embarking on something meaningful, something practical in your life. And you might even be engaging in a new course of study. You might be taking on a beginner's mind. The Page of Pentacles for me is the studious intern, or the A student who's really serious and committed to the task at hand. And it is about, getting closer to your purpose, getting closer to that life's purpose, right? And so here at the North Node Cafe, we're all about that. And there's something about this purpose or this mission that you're currently on where you're taking a beginner's mindset of it. You're taking on the student, apprentice, intern mindset. And so that could serve you very well here. Crossing you, we have the Four of Swords. So fire signs, you might need to rest. I'm getting that you will need to take a break this week, go slow, give yourself time. So for some of you, you're really, really studying really, really hard, and you might want to push kind of too hard. And so give yourself breaks, take naps, get lots of sleep, meditate, pray, do all the self-care things, because that's actually going to contribute to your ability to study or ace the test or get the application in on time, or get a high rating on your performance review, or just gain clarity about the next steps on your mission, the next steps on your purpose. Okay. Now let's pull a card for each sun sign specifically. This is the Frida Kahlo Tarot deck. Let's see how each specific sign this might play out for each of you. So we'll start with Aries, and then we'll pull a card for Leo, and then we'll pull a card for Sagittarius. Okay, bottom of this deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this is a lot of pentacle energy. You're very focused on the material realm, possibly money, new business ventures, or again, a new course of study, but you are being asked to not neglect your self-care. When the Queen of Pentacles comes out, for me, it's a self-care card. And then we also have this Four of Swords that's crossing you here. So one of your challenges in the week ahead might be to let yourself rest and take good care of yourself while you're being ambitious towards some goal, or you're really dedicated to a job, a project, whatever, you're balancing your budget or whatever it is you're doing. You're really committed to it, and you have a lot of skill, you have a lot of talent, you're good at it, you're doing well, but you're being asked to really manage your energy so that you don't burn out. Okay. Now, for Aries, we have the Five of Cups. So this is some type of recent regret or loss, or maybe even long-standing regret or loss that you need to allow yourself time and space to process. And you might be spinning your wheels a little bit and having to feel like you have to work extra hard because you're trying to compensate for whatever was lost in the past. And so you might need to give yourself grace, give yourself a break and say, you know, I don't have to keep paying on debt that's already paid off, right? And it's almost like you've paid a debt. Yes, there was a loss at some point in your life. And for some of you, this could be literal debt. Others of you, it might be karmic debt or just emotional baggage. And I almost get the sense that you feel like you still have to keep paying on that, and you won't forgive yourself. You won't let yourself free from whatever that past loss or disappointment might have been. And if this loss or disappointment is happening now, it is part of the reason why you need to exercise really, really good self-care, because you might be in a course of studying for exams, preparing to take finals, or going up for tenure review, or going up just for your yearly performance review. And you might be having other things in another area of your life that are requiring your attention. And so again, give yourself grace. Take the personal time off. If you have a vacation day, if you have a sick day, Aries, don't be afraid to go ahead and utilize that, because it's going to pay off for you in the long run. All right, now let's look at Leos. For Leos this week, we have the Seven of Wands. So Leos, the Seven of Wands, what immediately comes to me is that you might be, with this rest card, you might encounter some physical ailments, or you might need to rest to boost your immune system. So in order for you to, you know, not get more sick down the line, rest now so that your immune system has a chance to build itself and recover fully. And there's a risk, you might run the risk of burning out or being forced to take time off if you don't take care of your health and your body now. Okay, Leos. And you had the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. So this is really significant for Leos in particular. But as I mentioned, the Sun card means everything is better. So what it's telling me, fire signs in general, but especially Leos, that if you do take the time to rest, if you take the naps, if you get a full night's sleep, if you take the breaks, if you pause and let your mind digest the things you're studying, let your mind and your subconscious and your body process through whatever you're trying to build or level up in some way, you're going to be okay. Like, you really can navigate this week. Any speed bumps are pretty minimal, but you have to heed that advice of really looking after your physical health and your mental well-being. All right. In Sagittarius, we have the Two of Cups. This is pretty cool, Sagittarius. What's going on with you all here? So what this tells me is you might need to take a break to tend to a relationship or a connection, and or this is taking a break from the connection, all so that you can maintain your self-care, your self-worth is what I want to say. That's not what I really wanted to say, but that's what was coming out. And so there could be a connection this week where you're trying to build it, you're trying to get to know each other, you want to start this relationship off with integrity, or you want to invest more in this relationship and take it more seriously, but it's something about it. Either it's a new phase of the relationship or the relationship itself is new. But what I'm getting is that this relationship could benefit from some alone time, some rest, from not trying to do everything all at once. And for others of you that are currently in a pretty steady, stable relationship, you might have been hyper focusing on your business, or hyper focusing on your final exams, or hyper focusing on, earning more money or more income. And this pause, this rest could actually create more space in your life to nurture this really good relationship, or to bring in this really beneficial connection. Okay, fire signs. So that's what I have for you this week. And be sure to check for your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. And I'll see you next time for your weekly tarot coaching session.